Voice every Friday to Sunday from 3:40 to 4:14 p.m. Join us for 34 minutes of pure Malaysian talent. Explore local art, hidden gems, and more. Tune into TraxxFM to be part of the cultural celebration. 34. Love it.
Our guest in the studios this afternoon, Silent Angel. Welcome to the studios, everybody. Good to have you.
Thank you very much.
Hi guys.
Lovely. Okay, so we want to know the lady first, Claudia.
Hi everyone. It's nice to be here.
It's nice to have you here. Where are you from?
I'm from Italy.
You're from Italy. Paolo, our listener, who just tweeted us over there. Are you listening in, brother? We've got one of yours over here. She's from Italy.
Hi Paolo.
Hi, Paolo. Yeah, go ahead. Speak to him in Italian.
Ciao Paolo. Sono contenta che tu ti sia collegato.
KG understood every single word there, right?
No comprende.
Look at that face.
I'm happy that you tuned in.
Fantastic. Okay, Claudia. And then we've got Eric Poon, who's no strangers to TraxxFM, has been here before.
Yes.
Hi, Eric.
Glad to be back here, man.
Right. You kept your promise. You said you'd bring a singer.
Yes.
And you did. And here she is.
Here she is in the flesh.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely. And
Yeah.
we've got Dauz as well. Hi,
Hi.
Dauz.
Yeah.
How you doing, man?
Good.
Good, yeah. Dauz plays bass, yeah?
Yeah.
How many strings on your bass?
5.
5-string bass, yeah?
Oh, it's 50.
50. He makes it sound like there are 50
Oh,
bass.
yes.
Right? So how's it like being with the band, man?
Good.
Good. All right, the many words reply. I like this guy. Like, how's it? Good. Yes.
No, he's the typical bassist,
He's
just
the silent
like John
angel.
Myung, of Dream
Hey, no,
Theater.
no,
Really?
John Mayo of Dream Theater. So they're usually the silent man.
The silent
So
angel.
they do all the talking, with the rumble of the strings.
Fantastic. Don't worry, we'll watch you play later on, yeah? Okay,
Yeah.
Dauz and Eric and Claudia, welcome to the studios of Trax. But
Thank you so
happy to
much.
have you here. How's the band doing so far?
Oh, we're doing great so far.
Mhm.
So as you see here is the official lineup that we have here, the three of us, and yeah, we're embarking on our unyielding Asian tour.
Unyielding Asian tour, that's what it's
Yes.
called, right?
Yes, exactly.
And where will you be going during this tour?
Okay, so first we have a show here in KL
Mhm.
tomorrow night
Right?
at the Rockefellers,
Fantastic.
and after that we will go to Japan.
Mm.
So we were having some shows in Osaka, Gifu, and Tokyo.
Nice. Nice. So when you perform over here, how long is your show? How long is the set?
Oh, just under an hour.
Just
Yes.
for one set. Do you
Yes,
do you
just
play
one
more
set.
than more than one set? No, just one set.
Just
Just one set.
Yes.
Yeah, because we only have one album out at
Right.
the moment, but
Uh-huh.
we are headliners anyway, even though we have under 1 hour of show. Yeah.
Fantastic. Because if you had more than that, I don't know how you're gonna be able to continue on the stage. Your music is so energetic.
Yeah, that's why I do cardio.
You do cardio, right? Let's find out a little bit more about you, Claudia. And when you started off performing as music, did you start off with heavy music all the way?
No. Okay, I started up as a kid by playing piano, classical piano. And when I was a teenager, I joined a classical choir. So I've been singing as a soprano in a classical choir for many years, about 10 years. And after that, when I was an adult, actually, I had left music mostly out of my life. But at some point, I was a very big fan of Nightwish and other metal bands, and it happened that they were looking for a singer in this Nightwish tribute band. And so it was my dream, so I actually started performing all over Italy with this Wishmasters Nightwish tribute that still exists now. And after that, one thing led to another, and I've been in different bands, playing mostly symphonic and even progressive metal.
Right. Wow. Interesting life you have there going on, actually, in the life of music, yeah?
Yeah.
Prior to that, when you were doing classical, you found it boring, did you?
No.
Not at all. Okay.
I still do some concerts here and there.
Mhm.
Okay, classical concerts.
Right.
But I've never done opera. I've studied a bit of it, but I've never performed operas like
Right, but definitely in your whenever you sing, whenever you deliver a song, right? Definitely because of your range and everything, it's all goes back to your prior training, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. The higher notes I
Mm.
only take in an operatic register.
Right, fantastic, nice. And then Eric,
Yes.
Eric, the man who's on lead guitar, also known as StormBlade.
Yes.
Why?
Thank you.
Why do they call you StormBlade, Eric?
All right. Here's a little bit of a funny backstory.
Mm-hmm.
So, harken back to about 2012 or 2013, during some of the Chinese New Year celebration. So me and a friend, we got a little tipsy or high after some consumption.
Orange
of-
juice, okay.
Yeah, orange juice. Yes. So what happened was I just had this spark, this ingenious spark to just tell them, saying, "Okay, you know what, man? I'm going to reform my power metal band." I
Your
just want
power metal band, you reform. Before that, you were already into power metal all the way.
all the way.
When you started music,
Okay, when I started music, it was heavy metal.
right?
Then it moved to power metal.
Did you never have to play Eric Clapton "Wonderful Tonight"?
Oh, no. Alright, I had to go through that period for a couple of years when I was performing in the pubs,
Okay,
and it was
horrible
cringe
for you.
Yes,
Yeah,
because
Yeah.
you had to play the same song 3 times
in a
a
night.
week, or sometimes you
Yeah, musicians play "Wonderful Tonight" more than Eric did.
Oh, yeah.
Eric Clapton. I'm
Oh
saying.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the name Storm. Coming back to the name StormBlade. So we were happy. So I said no, and I told them, I said no. I told my friend, I said, usually there are many metal bands, especially this the late guitarist of Children of Bottom. He had this nickname called Wild Child, Alexi Wild Child Laiho.
Okay.
And I don't know what came over me. I just said, tell you what, I'm going to be known as Eric StormBlade. So
Wow.
so it had that bravado, machismo kind of
StormBlade.
thing to it.
Right.
Yeah.
And hence the playing also went into that.
I'm not too sure about the playing. I'll let the audience be the judge. But
Well, definitely. We heard that first piece over there. We heard Against the Tides already.
yeah, but
Yeah.
see, my playing is very dependent on the musicians whom I'm performing with, and
Right.
and yeah, so that really affects, so if I'm performing with the members that I am truly comfortable with, then yes, I can unleash everything.
Fantastic.
Yes.
So that first album you have over there, how many songs in it?
A total of 10 songs.
10 songs.
10 songs, yes.
And how long were you working on it prior to getting it ready and now
Oh.
going to be launched?
Okay. The first song, in fact, it was actually a compilation of some of the songs I had written even back in my early days. One of the songs was actually written back in 1998. So, and as I mentioned, when I reformed, the Silent Angel, I dug up a lot of my old songs, and I decided to actually take a chance with it and just reinvigorate it with new flavor, and of course, most of the material in this album are actually brand new. So about 80% of it is
80%
Yeah.
all brand new.
Yes.
And you write the songs together with the rest of the members?
Okay. As of now, I'm for this album. I was actually the sole lyricist,
Right.
songwriter, and arranger. But I gave freedom to all the members to actually input all the ideas. So, for example, Dauz, I'll tell him, "Hey, bro, there's a section here for your bass solo. So just go wild.
Just
with
go for it, yeah.
Just go wild with it." And he went crazy,
Right,
And so when it came to Claudia,
right.
that's actually a long backstory of how I got her into the band.
You got time.
One of initial heartbreak and eventual happiness. Yeah.
Oh, heartbreak and then eventual
Yes.
happiness. Heartbreak for who?
Heartbreak for me because
Oh.
initially she wasn't ready to join the band.
Oh,
at
okay,
first, yeah.
okay.
But yeah, so
Well, Claudia, tell us.
Yeah, okay, because I was just starting out in metal music, and he approached me because he had watched a video on YouTube when I was performing Sleeping Sun as a cover, that's a Nightwish song, okay? And I was just starting out. I didn't know how to record anything. I felt so green in this that I told him, no, sorry, I don't feel up to the task at the moment.
And yes, it was a torrid period in my life at the time. It was the blackest period of the band.
Right.
Yeah, because at the point, because coming from the point of a songwriter and composer and lyricist, I know personally, the sort of voice that I would need to express the emotions that I have penned onto paper. Yeah. So, and when I saw her video, and I was like, whoa, okay, she's the one, she's the one. And
Right. And where was she performing at that time?
No, it was just a song I recorded with a friend of mine who did the backing track from scratch.
Right.
Okay, and we put it the video. There's also, it's not even a video properly. There's a static image, and then there's the song going on the background.
Right. But he could see through all that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there is this innate character and nature in her voice
Mm-hmm.
that just tugs at my heartstrings, and I can basically some of the later songs after I approached her that I wrote, I had an imagination of how it would sound, when I juxtapose her voice, imagining how it would sound, when I compose. And
Correct.
Yeah.
So what did you say to her? I gotta have you in my band.
Yeah, the second time. The first time I was like, oh, okay.
Would you like to?
Yes.
Did you used the would you like to first? Was he polite?
Yes, of course.
No, I have.
He's always polite.
He's still polite, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right.
Grazie mille, principessa.
Oh, you're learning already. Lovely. Okay. And then Firdaus, how did you get into the band, bro?
Okay, so
Yeah. Don't worry, Firdaus.
Okay.
Silent Angel, I know. Yeah, he forgot how he got
If you
into
want
the
to
band.
speak in Bahasa,
Go ahead.
Okay,
bro.
boleh.
Boleh.
Oh, boleh. Boleh.
now
Boleh,
it's
ya.
opens up.
I will translate straight away. Okay.
Sebelum ni,
The DJ is very handsome.
ya betul.
Okay, carry on.
Saya kenal Eric atas kawan juga lah.
Uh-huh.
Atas kawan singer sebelum ni, Gracie.
Through a friend, okay. And then
Dia kenalkan saya dengan Eric.
main dalam kumpulan band yang lagi satu, yang lain. At the same function ke what?
No, saya dalam club punya scenes lah.
Oh, in the club scene, okay.
Club scenes.
You were performing heavy metal?
Yeah, before this ada
Wow, okay. Fantastic.
band juga.
So do you like his style of writing music? So you can click, yeah?
Yeah, can click because saya punya band sebelum ni pun power metal juga.
Right. Okay. So what do you like best about being in this trio right now, the three of you? Apa yang you suka tentang you punya gabungan sekarang?
Saya suka dari segi songwriting lah. Lagu memang
What about the kepala? Sama kepala?
sama kepala.
Yes, definitely. That's important, yeah? So you all have chemistry together, he's saying.
Yes.
That's important, isn't it?
Yes.
And being on stage, are you the only one who has to perform, Claudia? Are you the only one like moving around and really expressing yourself on stage?
Yeah, I tend to be one who moves a lot on stage.
Yeah.
Okay, this time I won't have my wireless mic, so I'll be a little more limited, but...
But in the studio here, we're not worried about studio. Don't worry about that. Yeah, but when you perform on stage, is it just the three of you? Do you have session players as well?
Yes, we have a session drummer.
Okay.
That will be touring with us, to Japan.
Right.
But of course, looking into the future, it would be best to have a more permanent member where we could actually sit down, work on the ideas. Because coming to this moving forward, for the second album onwards, I actually mentioned to Claudia that because she's the sole front woman, the sole singer of the band, it would actually be very beneficial for her to write the vocal lines, melodies, on top of some of the music and even lyrics as well, if she can contribute.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you writing already?
Yes. Actually, I did in my previous band. That's called Degrees of Truth. We split in last July. Okay, I wrote all the vocal lines and all the lyrics, and also one song I wrote from scratch. So it's not new to me.
Fantastic. All right. So everybody's talented equally. right?
Oh.
And then Japan, and then going to Japan, right?
Oh,
This
yes.
will be your first gig outside of the country.
No, this is our okay.
Many times already.
The first gig for it with this lineup,
Mhm.
but it will be my third time back to Japan because I had performed in Japan twice in 2017
Right.
with after her rejection.
Right.
We okay, after her rejection to join the band. Sorry.
Uh-huh.
And we had another singer.
Right.
All right. And yeah, so we just forged ahead, with a tour,
Mhm.
and I found that the Japanese audience was really tremendously supportive.
Right.
I'm just reminiscing about the time because I could see, I'm visualizing that
Japan has got
yeah.
some of the best crowds for bands. I remember talking to Amy Lee, Evanescence.
Oh,
And
wow.
when she talked about audiences, she mentioned two places that she liked. She liked Malaysia, and she also liked Japan very much.
And the beauty about Japan is all the musicians
Mhm.
that every single venue that I have performed at with all the bands there, they have a very extremely high level of professionalism, dedication, and musicianship.
That's
So
right.
to me, that is like that is what I aspire for all of us to achieve into the international arena.
Right,
Yes.
right. Japanese musicians are no joke,
Oh, yeah.
man. And to be able to go over to Japan and perform and be wanted to perform over there, I salute.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Very good, guys, and I hope you go over there and make yourselves proud.
Yes.
And make us all proud as well over here. Even Italy.
Yeah.
Italy, yeah.
Yes.
Don't worry, we're not forgetting about Italy.
Yes.
Paolo, yo, Paolo quiet already. Oh, hello, good afternoon. Sunny. Okay, never mind. He hasn't said anything yet. We'll see. All right. In a bit from now, we'll be going for the news break, and then we'll come back. When we come back, then we are going to have a live performance from you in the studios over here, right? But okay. But till then, how do people get to actually check out your band and to find out more on social media?
Okay, we have a Facebook profile, Silent Angel Band.
Mhm.
Also, Instagram profile, Silent Angel Band. It's always the same. On TikTok too.
Right.
Yes,
Right.
TikTok.
Let's
Uh,
look up Silent
Band.
Angel.
Yeah, Silent Angel Band.
Right.
And then of course on YouTube and Spotify as well.
YouTube we're still updating it.
Oh, yeah.
Of course you
Right.
can. Yeah.
Yes.
Are you performing any songs in Japanese?
Unfortunately not.
Not yet?
Yes.
Okay, but maybe your next trip around to Japan, maybe surprise,
No,
surprise.
Maybe we'll do a little karaoke session.
Yeah.
in Japanese.
Kojanowski.
Yeah.
Oh,
Promising Subaru or something.
Okay, yeah. So, all right. So, when are you going to Japan?
We'll be there on the 20th
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
of November, and our first show
Yeah.
in Osaka
Right.
is on the 22nd, and then we'll be going off to Gifu on Saturday on the 23rd, and
Right.
we'll finish the tour off in Tokyo on the 24th, which incidentally is the actual day of the first anniversary of our album release.
Oh, congratulations!
Thank you.
Nice. So, okay, wait. So, how many shows in Japan altogether?
3 shows.
3 shows.
For now. So-
3 nights simultaneously.
Yes.
No rest in between. Yo,
Yes.
yo.
Literally rock and roll, man.
Yeah, you got to bring some Asam Jawa, Claudia.
We're going to rest and behave, and then after the last show,
Then
then
you
we can
party.
celebrate
Yes.
properly.
Wow, not an easy task. I mean, yeah,
No.
when you talk about instruments and all that, yeah, that's fine. You can turn it up and you can just raise the volume. But when you're a vocalist, it's like if everybody gets out of control, you're in trouble,
Yeah,
right?
that's true.
So how do you tell them to, hey guys, like,
I'm always telling them to turn down the volume,
Right. Right.
But when using my in-ear monitors, I can feel myself better, and they can turn up a little without damaging my ears, and also I can hear myself very well. So this is very useful for a singer, at least for a metal singer,
Definitely, yeah. Okay, everybody, hold your thoughts. We'll be coming back in a bit from now. We'll join Peter Carlos for the news on TraxxFM. It's the news at 4. KG the Man is the Silent Angel in the studios over here, the different type of Silent Angel. But they're in our studios today. We'll join them right after the news with Pete.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Peter Carlos from West Mulberry Territory on the news on TraxxFM. Yo, Pete, your question for Silent Angel. None. Wow, fantastic.
Thank you, Pete. Thank you.
You know what, Pete? They've got a guitar they're giving away tomorrow. Where is this guitar going to be, Eric?
All right. Okay, this guitar is a Hagstrom Ultra Sweet electric guitar. So we're giving it away to one lucky winner. Yeah, one lucky winner. And
It is working.
Showcase. Yeah, of course it's working. It's a brand new guitar.
Right.
Of course, you have to change the strings because it's a little bit old, but it still works fine.
Fantastic.
So our show.
It's a seasoned guitar, you said.
No, it's a brand new guitar.
It's a brand new.
Yeah, it's just that the strings are a little bit seasoned.
Yeah. The strings have just not been played for a long time.
Exactly.
Right.
So
where do they have to go to?
So we're doing our showcase at Rockefeller's at 5 p.m. Rockefeller's Petaling Jaya, Jaya 1 at 5 p.m. tomorrow, and it's a non-ticketed event, so anyone can just walk in, just purchase our merchandise. We have our CDs and our T-shirts available, and upon purchase, you'll be issued a lucky draw ticket.
And that lucky person will get the guitar.
Yes, the lucky person.
Wow!
And of course, we have a few amazing prizes as well, courtesy of CK Music Malaysia and City Music
Yo,
Singapore.
Francis!
Yes.
Yeah.
So, CK Music and City Music Singapore have sponsored us 3 Black Star amplifiers to be given away.
Fantastic!
Yes.
Ooh!
So,
all right.
So if you don't get home, you don't get home with a guitar, you might get home with the Black Star amplifier. Yes.
Right. Correct.
Yeah. Thank
Pete.
you.
Yeah. Okay, Pete. So we're gonna let them play in the studios. I shall join you again at 5. Rock and roll, my brother. Peter, our news person over there, also rock star. Yeah, don't mess with Pete. Yeah. Okay, so what do they have to do to get the guitar? Nothing.
No, they just need to buy our CD and our T-shirt.
Right.
And
I wouldn't make it that easy for them, and I would demand they have to play it. If you can't play it, why take it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you make them play it, and you make them go with their teeth and everything.
Well, it might inspire someone to do that.
See,
yes.
There you go. Okay, so they're going to perform live in the studio. What are we listening to right now?
We are listening to When Dusk Meets Dawn.
When Dusk Meets Dawn. Okay, here we go.
Do you hear
that classical singing coming in there all the way, huh? I like that chord change, the way it goes up into that chorus.
Thank you, man.
I like that, and I like that last final bit when you went into full opera. Wow.
That's
Thank you.
exactly why she is the voice
Ooh.
of Silent Danger.
Will be exciting to watch you guys perform live, really. And
Thank you.
I think listeners should want to be there tomorrow. Rockefeller.
Yeah,
Is it
Rockefeller
tomorrow, is
Italian
it?
Jaya.
Tomorrow?
Yes, tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
17th November.
Wow.
5 p.m.
And then if you want to follow them further, you can go over to Japan and watch them perform. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sengoku Daitoryō, and then Osaka, right?
Yes. Yep.
Gifu, Nakano, Moonstep. What's that?
Nakano Moonstep is
Is
the
the
club
name
in
of the club
Tokyo. Yes.
in Tokyo.
Yes.
Right. If you've been to Nakano and Moonstep,
Yeah.
never.
Final Fantasy all the way.
Wow. And tomorrow at Rockefeller's, they're giving away a guitar, 17th of November, yeah?
Yes, that's right.
And got lots of people over there. Also, Francis from CK Music. Yo, bro, is he listening in now? Let's pick up the phone and call him. Yo, Francis.
I'm sure. No, he's actually attending a wedding at the moment.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's tomorrow.
No, it's
Tomorrow.
today.
Oh, today.
It's
Today.
today.
Wow.
They are having like a sleepover.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So if you don't know, Francis is an amazing keyboardist,
Yes.
keyboard player who runs CK Music right now.
Yes.
And once upon a time, former keyboard player for Alley Cats.
And that band that you were in, yes.
Yes, that long ago band. Which one was it, Francis? The Headlines, I think. Headlines. Yeah, a long time ago. Anyway, absolute pleasure having all of you over here. Please,
So I'd like to give a shout out.
please do that. Yeah.
To CK Music and City Music Singapore for this awesome Martin guitars that we are playing on the show today.
And they're
thank
going-
you so much for
Are they
making it
going to
possible.
Japan with you?
Oh no.
No, you're
in
not.
Japan, it's a pure electric set, and
Right.
so is Rockefeller's tomorrow. It's a pure electric set.
Fantastic. How much of equipment are you bringing?
What, to Japan or
To
Rockefeller's?
Japan.
Okay, just the guitars and the effects.
How many guitars are you going to bring you?
Just one guitar.
Just one only?
Yeah. Air Asia charges a bomb.
Oh, okay.
An arm and a leg and a kidney and a spleen and everything in between.
Really?
For additional baggage. So Air Asia, if you're listening in,
Haba.
Yeah.
Yeah.
kindly do us all musicians a favor, and support us.
Why not? You should. Yeah. And then what happens if your strings, burst in Japan?
Oh,
Heaven forbid. But yeah.
touch wood, right?
Yeah.
Touch wood. So, well, come what may.
How fast can you change a string?
Not nearly fast enough. That's
From what I know of the Japanese scene, if his guitar even has a scratch, they will be more than happy to loan him one like that.
For sure.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
For sure. I think you'll have a whole...
that's the honor, and support level of the Japanese, which
Yeah.
I also like to give a shout out to my really good friends in Japan, Black Market, who will actually be touring with us
Fantastic.
in Japan.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Okay. And Firdaus, my brother, anything you want to say?
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll, Firdaus. Don't worry about anything, man. Yeah, let your music do the talking for you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. All the best to you. Have a lovely time in Japan and come back and make us proud, man.
Okay,
Yeah?
thank you.
Rock and roll. Okay. And Claudia, what have you got to say? Go on.
Oh, okay. Just hope you liked our acoustic set. I hope to see you tomorrow in Petaling Jaya, and I am really looking forward to seeing and meeting our Japanese fans for the first time. At least for me, for the first time. Yeah.
Fantastic. And then you're going to be releasing your first album?
Oh no, this is the first album, so it's the
Alright.
first anniversary.
Anniversary.
Yeah, first
okay,
anniversary.
I apologize. Yeah. And then when's the next album coming out?
Well,
Oh.
okay.
Okay.
So
You got material written already?
yes, we do have some material written.
Uh-huh.
As I mentioned, we're going to focus on this tour,
All right.
and if all goes well, we're looking at a very high possibility of a second tour next year
Uh-huh.
in Japan as well. So
All right.
bigger venues and probably a festival.
Fantastic.
And then right after that, we'll move into
On
the
the
production.
ring.
Yes, of
Yeah.
the next album.
Right.
Yes.
And you're going to feature me and KG in that
Oh.
next one.
Yes, more than welcome.
Let's get to work.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to close the show with one of your songs here. Destiny in Shadows or Descent into Infinity?
Thank you.
Which one would you like?
Um, I would say Destiny in Shadows.
Destiny in Shadows. Okay. Silent Angel, absolute pleasure. Thank you for being here at TraxxFM.
Our pleasure.
All the best to you for the future. All the best to you in your tour. And go out there and break all their legs. Not
Whoa!
break their
Thank
legs.
you.
Break all their legs.
Will
Yeah.
do. Will do.
Will do.